stars of tomorrow get their shot in the limelight today as the show's coverage of the Southern League is on the air. It's the home opener of this new season between the Mississippi Braves and the Biloxi Shuckers. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Freddie Tennis gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Into the box now, George Price. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, George.
Right. First pitch on its way. Just a tick behind for a strike. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. Been a middling start to the season as they come in 2-3 over their first 5.
Yeah, Matty, for me today, the key to winning this ball game begins and ends on the mound. And it has to be early on the attack, getting 0-1. You can't allow these guys to get into count leverage and to hunt your fastball. There has to be execution, down and away, up and in to keep these guys honest, and it has to start from pitch 1.
The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Ready now, Sam Fontenot, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Sam Fontenot.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
When you find yourself in an 0-2 hole against one of the best hurlers in baseball, you're basically just hoping to make contact. He's so good at putting guys away, though.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Back-to-back punch-outs in the bottom of the first. This guy has got his stuff working today. This offense better wake up.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 is laid off of down and in.
2 balls, 1 strike.
2 out, nobody on. Fouled away. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out this side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're off to the second. Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Nolan Ryan. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. From the belt, the pitch. 0-1 the count. No score here as we play inning number 2. Hit hard on the ground at first. Played on the backhand. And he'll take it to the bag himself. And a great job of pitching out of the bases loaded situation as the side is retired. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jim Stinson. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Oh, I love facing pitchers like this. He's leaving nothing to the imagination. Coming to get him some.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Stepping in now, Gustavo Baez. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. And we'll see if he can at least put the ball in play, something the first 4 men have been unable to do. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled off.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1-2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Into the box, Ronaldo Dean. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead in the count, and now he has so many options to go to. I really
got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd, and we are tied 0-0. So digging in now, Woody McGill. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Woody McGill.
First delivery to him on the way. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. The 1-0 home is taken, strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. The 2-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. The first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Now at the plate, Andre Epperson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. The windup and the 0-1. Missed with a breaking ball.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch is taken for strike 2.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 in the inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
Now here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
Swung on, missed, 2-1. The 2-1 home. Is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. On now to the top of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0. Next to hit will be the pitcher. Nolan Ryan comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
He tried the surprise attack there with a bunt with a runner on base. Hey, he gets thrown out, but it works just as good as a sacrifice.
Leading off the inning, George Price, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
In now, Sam Fontenot. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul for the second strike. The 1-2. Heading out toward shallow right. Rutledge is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Patrick Matheson. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses for ball 1. 2-0 now.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
2-0 count. The pitch is laid off, but in there for strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Right on the corner, 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first 12. Leading off the inning, Jim Stinson, and they'll need him to get something going here.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Popped him up. Nishii has a play. 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gustavo Baez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Another 0-2 coming. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ronaldo Dean. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
Curveball close, but it's 1-1. The 1-1. Taken, strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
2 out, nobody on. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. 15 straight he's retired to start the ball game. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Mississippi's out in front, 2-0. Ready for another shot now, Nolan Ryan. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. First pitch of the at-bat. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. Mississippi leads it 2-0. Digging in to try it again, Woody McGill. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. Here's the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed, 0-1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The windup and the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Digging in now, Andre Epperson.
The batter, number 4, second baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Epperson.
Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Garcia gloves it, and quickly there are 2 away.
When the guy on the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
Pablo Sanchez will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Sanchez.
And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown, as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. So 6 perfect innings for him out of the gate, as he's been masterful. We're through 6 full. Mississippi's out in front 2-0. Leading off the inning, George Price, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you're going to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. George Price is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes, and when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
Got him. So that's the 2nd out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now.
If this doesn't boost your confidence on the mound, I'm not sure what does. That's 6 pitches and 2 strikeouts in the inning, and that was a really nice fastball for the punch out on that one.
Standing in now, Patrick Matheson, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he's just behind the breaking ball.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. So add one more name to the record book here as he strikes out the side on 9 pitches. Ready once again, Jim Stinson. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
A wave and a miss.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
Stepping in now, Gustavo Baez. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back and find a way to get knocked.
Strike 3. 19 strikeouts for him now.
Well, a huge out number 2 here in the 8th. 4 outs remain, but the finish line is starting to come into focus now.
Into the box now, Ronaldo Dean. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint.
Got him for an even 20 strikeouts now thus far, as he's just been flat unhittable. So he makes it through 8 with the perfecto still intact. 9th inning coming up. Mississippi leads it 2-0. David Goforth enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Price racing back, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers think, and he's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
Digging in once again, Woody McGill. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Chopped weakly to the left. Close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. Striding in once again, Andre Epperson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Lays off 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1. The 1-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now on 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high.
Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way, and now a miss there on 2 and 2. You know he doesn't want this at bat to get away from him, so I think we're going to see a challenge pitch on a full count.
Strike 3. So now he's 1 out away from perfection.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Gene Parnell will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Gene Parnell.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Now the 1-2 pitch. Right side. That's a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Strike 3 called, and it's over. He's pitched a perfect game.
Yeah, you've heard when it rains, it pours. Well, it was raining dominance out here in this one. 27 up, 27 down, and he barely broke a sweat half the time. That's one of the rarest feats in all of sports, and I'm just excited I was here to be a part of it. Perfection is always beautiful.
Well, you don't have to look too far to find our tops player of the game. I'd say anytime you throw a perfect game, you'd be a pretty strong candidate.
Yeah, no need to offer any debate this time. All you have to do is look at the box score. No hits, no walks, not even a base runner. We talked about his brilliance all game long, and you can bet he's going to celebrate this one tonight.